Chris. Now, welcome back into the conversation part. You got the good news when it comes to weather. I've got good news for you when it comes to events happening, because we're only a few weeks away from an event raising funding for a really great cause. And now is the time to get involved. We've got Dee Brown as well as Tina Robinson with us this afternoon, learning about CatFest. Ladies, thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much for having
Now,
us.
CatFest, when I think CatFest, quite literally, I think of cats and people in like slippers and pajamas just hanging out, you know, sharing cat facts. Clearly, that is not correct.
No, it's not correct. No. CatFest is a domestic violence awareness fundraiser. Kat Lambert was murdered by her husband 9 years ago this year. Since then, every single year without fail, and we will continue to do so, we have thrown an awareness benefit in her honor. We have raised funds to help out different domestic violence organizations in the community. And this year, we're actually raising funds to help out families that have been made homeless by domestic violence. So,
Segue into what we got going on back here. Tell me about it.
Okay. What we're doing this year is we are helping individual families. And you've heard of Angel Tree. Well, this year what we're doing is Angel Tree in the sense of helping women through our agency and other agencies, which our agency is Butterflies 15. We assist women who are survivors of human trafficking and domestic violence with things that they need. And this family, through our agency, needs certain things. And then this family needs certain things. So what we need is sponsors to help these women get the things that they need. So what we're asking for is either gift cards or other items to get these women sponsored.
And it doesn't seem like they're asking for a ton. One woman, of course, you know, needs brake pads, car insurance, security deposit for a new home, hopefully. But somebody just said an alarm clock. So we don't have to do big donations. Sometimes just a little bit helps.
Exactly.
clothes for the kids, things for school, educational items. Very important things can be very little. It doesn't take a lot. A drop in a bucket will ripple the water.
Exactly.
I love this. Now we have the poker run. What
Yes,
else
we
is
do.
going on with that? Well, these are new things that are happening with CatFest, because this is 8 years in the making now?
Nine. This is our ninth
Excuse
year.
me.
Yeah,
9 years in the making.
This is our first year with the poker run. We've always done a lot of really exciting events, but this is our first year with the poker run. So we're involving 4 other local bars. For instance, we're doing Cock and Bull downtown. We're doing a bar in Haskins, one in Swanton, and several other ones as well. So the poker run, it's going to be, I believe it's $20 to enter, and they can get their poker cards stamped at all the different local bars, and then they can come back, and then there's going to be like a 50-50 they can win. There's going to be prize money for the winning poker hand and everything. I think there's 3 places. And then we're going to have shirts for sale as well that Juke Mode was kind enough to donate to us. We've actually had a few really cool sponsors so far. Juke Mode, like I said, donated these shirts. We've had a couple families adopted already. A couple ladies did adopt a family. One of them was Denise from Gathering Volumes in Perrysburg. And then we had Unique Cannabis from Monroe. They adopted a family as well. So we're really rocking it out so far.
And so kind of how does it feel to be a part of something that clearly is helping the community, especially women in need?
I'm sorry. I was thinking about what Dee was talking about.
Because it's just so exciting, but just how does it feel to be a part of something that's giving back?
Oh, wow. You know, the community is really starting to help us out, and, you know, we really need that. We do. There's not enough in the past of people giving back to the to us and to these ladies. People have closed us out. And it's hard for us to give back to these women. You know, we can't do it by ourselves. We just can't.
So again, CatFest is going to be on May 19th. It's a lot of fun. And you've got, of course, the first bar there. It's bar 145 on Monroe Street.